Hello everyone, good afternoon. How are you doing? Good, I hope. Or well, if you want to use proper English. I have got so many empties. This is going to be a really long video. So please, do yourself a favor, get yourself a drink, get yourself a snack, maybe a whole meal, you know, dinner time, breakfast, whatever. We're going to be here a while. So I'm gonna cut the chit chat here and we are just gonna dive on into this. I don't even know, what is this? Empties number 16, 17? We're getting up there, but it's been way too long since I've filmed one of these, so I've got way too many products to talk about. So first off, just to get the boring stuff out of the way, I've got a pack. I'm shocked I don't have 2 or 3 of these packs since it's been so long since I've filmed one of these videos, but these are my Aveeno Active Naturals Ultra Calming Makeup Removing Wipes. I talk about these in every single Empties video. These are my holy grail favorite makeup wipes. They smell great, they work great, they're gentle on my skin. I've got sensitive skin for sure, and these don't break me out or anything. They're just wet enough to get off all of your makeup, at least for that first step. You still want to go in and cleanse and everything afterwards, but I really like these wipes. I will always repurchase them. Aveeno, you always have my money, at least in terms of makeup wipes. Next up is another boring one, I guess, and this bottle is disgusting. I think this goes to show that we have hard water here at my place. This is the L'Oreal Evoque Sulfate-Free Moisture System. I don't know why I always say it like that. I'm sorry if that annoys some of you. This was the Intense Nourishing Conditioner. I mean, I've talked about this a lot before, but I think L'Oreal reformulated the shampoo and conditioner from this line. They like changed the color of the bottle and everything, and I'm pretty sure the ingredients are the same. Something about it didn't work as well for me anymore. This used to be like holy grail shampoo conditioner combo for me. I felt like it made my hair really weighed down and just it didn't feel as clean anymore, so I was really upset about that. It does smell like fantastic. It's like a really rich creamy vanilla scent, but unfortunately it just stopped working for me, so I won't be repurchasing this or the shampoo, but you know, life does go on now, doesn't it? And kind of a sister product, I've had this product for so long. I'm gonna try and find when I talked about this in a Best and Worst of Beauty, because that would mark when I first got it. I've probably had this for at least a year now. It never died, but finally it died. And I'm not happy about it dying because I hated it. I'm just happy about it dying because I'm ready to try something new. I love trying new products, but I'm the kind of person where I like to only have one of each thing open at a time. You know, granted with like eyeshadow palettes and stuff, I obviously don't feel that way, but like with shampoo, conditioner, primers, etc., I like to just have one and use it all up before I buy another one or open another one. Anyways, this is the L'Oreal Evoque Sulfate-Free Moisture System. Again, sorry about that. This is the Nourishing Leave-In Spray. I just used this when I got out of the shower, you know, spritz a few pumps in my hair, and it just kind of helped to detangle and was just a nice kind of leave-in conditioner type of a thing. I liked it. Am I gonna repurchase it? No. Like said, am I gonna not repurchase it because I hated it? No. I'm just ready to try something new. It smelled great, it worked just fine, it wasn't like holy grail, oh my gosh, the best thing ever, but if someone came up to me and they were like, Cassie, should I try this? I wouldn't be like, no, stay away, bah. You know, I'd just be like, yeah, sure, you like the smell of it? Yeah. And it's probably gonna last you at least a year. I mean, it's not that hard to have thicker hair than me, but you know, thicker, longer hair, it might not last that long, but I digress. Speaking of having very thin hair, I have been trying a new product. It's a pill, a supplement, whatever you're gonna want to call it, because oh my gosh, one of the most commented things on my channel is, oh my gosh, your hair, it's so thin and you're balding and I'm like, and yes, I have had my thyroid checked and everything. I do not have PCOS. I just have really thin hair, and I think the way that I had my hair in like a bun thing at night, I think it was making my hair kind of rip out at the top a little bit. But you know, I'm okay. I'm okay, you guys. Most of the people that commented about me possibly having PCOS are very kind, so I'm not trying to like, whatever. It's just when 20 people tell you that every single day, it's like... Anyways, these pills. These are expensive. These are the, I don't know if I'm going to be pronouncing this right, but the Phyto Paris Hair and Nails Phytophthora dietary supplements. I got a 2-pack of this, so each bottle lasts for 2 months. You take 2 pills a day in the morning. It's really weird. These smell like cereal, like Cheerios or something. It's so weird. I don't know why they like flavored them. So obviously I've been taking these for the past 2 months and I was very religious about it, and I feel like it did end up helping. These are super expensive, like I said. I think it was like 89 bucks or something for 2 bottles, but that is 4 months worth, you know, 20 bucks a month. That's really poor math, but you know. I did it when Sephora had their $20 off coupon or whatever, so it was a little bit easier for me to swallow that pill. Okay, I didn't notice anything until about maybe a week or 2 ago. So the first like month and a half that I was taking these, I was like, oh my god, I wasted my money, I can't believe it, blah blah blah. But I've been noticing lately, like especially when I watch my videos back, I have so many like baby hairs now. I mean, these are not baby hairs, but you know, like these little baby ones. And I feel like it's not gonna show up on camera, but like I've got a lot of, I don't know how to describe it, like sticky uppy pieces, like tiny, like baby new hair growth, I think. And that's really exciting for me. And I have noticed that my nails have been a lot stronger. They've flaked less and everything, so I really do think that these have been helping. But like I said, it took a long time for me to notice results, and granted that's probably because it takes a while for hair to grow and everything, but I think if you are thinking about trying these and probably any other hair and nails supplement, be patient and stay committed, I guess, because it does take some time, but I think the results have been worth it so far, so hopefully they continue to be. And another thing kind of similar to that, I got these in a new beauty test tube that I got from Octoly, so hashtag not spons, hashtag I wish. These, oh my gosh, it's been a long time since I've filmed an Empties, hasn't it? I finished taking these a long time ago, like 2 months ago probably, but these were just the Neocell Biotin Bursts. They are in the acai berry formula, or flavor, I guess. These are hair, skin, and nail health chews. They tasted fine. They were a little gritty, but a lot of people told me that I should be really scared of these because for some people they do cause them to break out really badly. Thankfully, I didn't break out from these. They were fine. I really didn't notice anything when I was eating these and then when I stopped eating them, so I'm not personally gonna buy them, but a lot of people do say that biotin does really help with your hair and nails and everything. I don't know, is that... Hi, honey. He doesn't need biotin supplements. His coat is beautiful on its own. Mommy's jealous. Oh, here we go. Yep, this does have biotin in it. It's got 0.15 milligrams or 50% of a daily value. I don't know if these were just more potent than these or what, but I really didn't notice a difference in these at all with my hair and everything. Alright, yeah, so it's definitely been 2 months since I've filmed an Empties because I have 2 of each of these Paula's Choice products. Holy crap. One of these is the Paula's Choice Resist Weightless Advanced Repairing Toner for normal, oily, and combination skin, and the other one is the Clear Anti-Redness Exfoliating Solution with 2% salicylic acid. Extra strength. They've got like a normal strength, I'm pretty sure too. These are holy grail status for me. They really are. I use these every single day after I cleanse my face. So after I've washed it, use my Clarisonic and everything, I go in with my toner. Once that has dried down, I use this exfoliating solution, and I feel like these products in tandem with the Paula's Choice cleanser that I use really have cleared out my skin. This toner really is quite weightless. When you put it on, it does feel like not greasy, but it takes a minute for it to sink in for sure. This exfoliating solution, from what I know about exfoliating solutions, I could be completely wrong because I am not a dermatologist and skincare isn't exactly my forte. I just know that these work for me. From what I know is that these exfoliating type things, it feels like you're just rubbing water on your face, but I think it helps to exfoliate your skin, so kind of take off that dead top layer and everything, so it'll help fade dark spots and everything quicker because it's shedding your skin. These are absolutely holy grail for me. I absolutely adore these. Let's play a game, take a shot every time I say absolutely. Don't do it, you will die. I don't want you to die. I like you guys too much. I really, really like these. If you want, I've got a referral link for Paula's Choice. Anyone can get a referral link. It's not because I'm a YouTuber or anything, but it will get you $10 off of an order of 15 or more, and then it also gives me $10 to spend on Paula's Choice products, aka I just get more toner and stuff. Figure I'd throw it out there. Not only does it get me extra skincare, but that's a really freaking great deal, so thought I would share. I love these products and they will forever be holy grail for me. Next up, if you've been with my channel for a while now, or maybe not, maybe you've just watched one video and I happened to mention it in that video, but I'm an avid foot cream user, believer. I just like using foot cream at night. So of course I've got a foot cream in my Empties. This was the Aromafloria Aromatherapy for Feet's Sake Intense Repair Spa Foot Butter with shea butter, vitamin E, tea tree, and mint. You know, it was fine. I got this at TJ Maxx. It was $5.99. Compare it, $10. I personally am not a big minty foot cream person, so like, why the heck did I buy this? I don't know, because it was cheap and it was there and I needed a foot cream, I guess. I can still smell it in there. Some people ask me why I do this. It's just so I can get the extra product, because otherwise there's a lot of product that you end up wasting in there because it can't come out of the squeezy tube, so I just cut it and scoop it out. Yeah, it was fine. Am I gonna buy it again? No, but was it the worst thing I've ever used on my feet? No. It's way too strong of a tea tree and mint smell for me. It just bleh. And since I do use it before I go to bed, that smell gets on my sheets and bleh. In terms of like nourishing my feet, it was just a normal foot cream. It didn't do anything really amazing, but it also didn't hurt. So yeah, it was just a foot cream. Next up, I've got a little random bottle of shampoo here. This is the L'Oreal Ever Strong Sulfate-Free Hair and Scalp System. It's a rosemary juniper thickening shampoo. I think I got this as a sample from a Ulta order at one point, and I just used it because why the heck not? It really does have a juniper and rosemary. I don't know how else to describe it because that's exactly what it smells like, kind of a smell, so it wasn't my favorite. It's a bit too like herbal, medicinal kind of smelling to me. It didn't do anything bad for my hair, but honestly it wasn't that great of a shampoo for me personally. I just felt like my hair looked a lot more lackluster than it normally does, so I won't ever be purchasing this, but hey, it was a little sample and I needed shampoo at the time, so I used it. Next up is another thing along the same lines of those biotin supplements and everything, and this was also something that came in the new beauty test tube that I got from Octoly. This was the Pure Gold Collagen blah 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 supplement. You drink this whole bottle. I can't tell you if it like helped or not because it was just a one-time thing. Like, it's not like all of a sudden I drank this and it was like Alice in Wonderland time where I grew really tall or shrunk really short in terms of like my hair. I wish, well, the first one, not the latter. I'd be pissed if I drank this and my hair just like fell out. Yikes. It says you have to at least take this for 3 weeks straight every single day before you'll see results of any kind, and also 6 weeks and 9 weeks to see ultimate results. So like, okay. I did write down on a little Target receipt here though, so that I remembered. This tasted like pixie sticks and watered down fruit cocktail juice. Like the papaya bits ones, you know, you would get as a kid, the little things, the Dole ones I think they were. It didn't taste awful. I remember thinking it didn't taste great, but I didn't have to like choke it back, you know, I didn't have to plug my nose or anything when I drank it, but would I want to drink this every morning? No. I've been seeing this at Ulta, like in the checkout line or whatever, you know, the little grab bins and everything where they've got all the mini travel size products and stuff. I don't know, in case you're wondering where to buy it, I have seen it at Ulta. Am I gonna purchase it? No. But it is there if you're interested. Next up, I've got a face mask. Look how cute! This was sent to me by Mimi Box. I am not sponsored by them. They just send me stuff and say, hey, if you want to show this on your channel or like whatever, you can. If not, great. Just so you know. This was the Tony Moly Step 1, Step 2, Step 3. What is this actually called? I don't know. Oh, this is the Tony Moly Runaway Strawberry Seeds 3-Step Nose Pack. This was so cool, you guys. Really time consuming. Like, I remember doing this at like 2:30 or something in the morning, and you know, I was thinking it was gonna be like a normal face mask where it's like 20 minutes and blah, so I thought, you know, I could just read in bed for like 20 minutes and then I'd be done. This took like a freaking hour to do all 3 steps. I remember I was up until almost like 4 in the morning or something, like I don't remember, but like, yikes, you've gotta plan out your day in accordance with this if you're gonna plan on using this. But I did use this quite a long time ago, so I am going to let you know my thoughts on it. I wrote them down because I knew I would forget. I do remember liking it overall though. Step 1, it was like a wet paperish thing that you put on your nose, and it had a quite strong artificial berry smell that wasn't good or bad. It did end up feeling a little stingy after a while. I do remember that, like not burning, but just stinging, like it was penetrating your pores or something. You leave that on for 15 to 20 minutes. And then step 2 here, so it's got basically 3 little nose things. Okay, so the second part was like a normal pore strip, like one of those paper Biore type ones. It did a really, really good job at pulling out all of the gunk and, you know, natural things that are supposed to be in your pores, but that we all love ripping out of our skin anyways because it's so interesting to look at. The one difference was that compared to those Biore strips, this one was not painful or hard to rip off, but it still did just as good of a job, in my opinion, at getting all that stuff out of there. And then this third step, it's supposed to be like kind of a revitalizing thing to make your skin happy again after you just abused it. It was like this super weird jelly-like consistency. It just felt really refreshing. Really weird to have like a slimy jelly thing on your nose, but it felt really nice after what you just did. I mean, granted, I was exaggerating about how long this took. I think it just took a long time for me because I was like documenting and stuff, but the first step you leave on for 15 to 20 minutes, the next one is 10 to 15 minutes, and the next one is 5 to 10 minutes. It's gonna be 45 minutes if you leave these on for the full amount of times. So, not quite an hour, but 45 minutes. I mean, for a mask, that's a lot. I would definitely buy these, probably. I mean, I'm not a big nose pore strip person, but I didn't hate these. So, like, if I was ever feeling like I wanted to buy a nose strip thing, I really liked this combo. So, thank you, Mimi Box. I mean, it's cute. Come on. Another mask here. This is one of my favorite masks. I've talked about it before in the past quite a bit. I mean, I've gone through probably like 4 bottles of this. This one is just a mini size. This is the Boscia Luminizing Black Mask. It's a peel-off mask and it's intense. I mean, you're basically waxing your face with this. So like all of the baby peach fuzz that you have on your cheeks and stuff, it's gonna rip some of that off for sure. I like using it, you know, between the brows because it takes away a lot of my unibrow as well, but you have to be careful with this. You cannot put on a thin layer or else it is gonna hurt like an absolute mofo to rip off. I mean, when you rip this off, it makes like that that wasn't quite right, but you know, that was the noise. It hurts. But it also feels fantastic. It just feels like you got everything out of your pores. All of them. And I mean, you did. You got hair, you got gunk. Yikes. You don't have to put on like a really thick gloopy layer. It just can't be a thin layer. Does that, you know? I usually do like 2 grape-sized, I would say, blobs of it. I probably got like at least 6 masks out of this little tube. When I get the full size of this, I usually can get like 10 to 15 masks out of it for sure. It's intense, but I really, really like it and will absolutely be repurchasing it. When my skin is feeling clogged and everything, I just feel like it really helps to calm it down and like control my oil production and everything, and I don't know. I really like it. And another thing from Boscia here, this was just a little 25 sheets pack of the clear complexion blotting linens. They've got bamboo and willow bark extract in them. These are great. I love Boscia blotting papers. I've used a few different kinds now. I've used the black ones that are like supposed to be for more acne prone skin. You know, they're like charcoal or whatever. I've used these ones, and then I've also got a pack of the peppermint ones that they come out with for the holidays. You can oftentimes find these for sale on Sephora's website. Not for this 25 sheet one, but usually it's a pack of 100 and you can get it for like $5 or $4. It's super cheap and they are so worth it. I would say these were probably my least favorite out of the ones that I've tried. These ones had a tendency to take off my makeup with the oil. Not a ton or anything, but a little bit. I felt like the other ones were a lot better at taking absolutely no makeup off of my face, but they do a really great job of getting all the oil as well, and you just need one sheet. They're pretty big, or big enough anyways. I mean, unless you're super oily like me, and sometimes you're gonna need 2 or 3 for your face. But either way, I really like Boscia blotting linens, so I would highly recommend them. Are you guys still with me? Oh my gosh, I'm so tired of talking. Next up, I've got a lip balm spectacular here. I've got 4 lip balms to share with you. I am a nut for lip balms. I love them. They are my favorite. I just, you know, I feel like in a lot of my lip product first impression videos, like today, I'm testing out the Ofra liquid lipsticks. If you want to, I'll link that video down below for you. I feel like in a lot of those videos, people are like, your lips are so soft and so smooth and so this and that. I always have chapstick on. That's why. Even when I'm sleeping, especially when I'm sleeping. What I personally like to do when I'm sleeping is use a lip balm that is very lightweight and that kind of sinks into the lips. And then I put on top of that like a more gel-like salve, I guess. Those don't really sink into the lips. It just kind of is a protective coat. So when you wake up in the morning, that'll still be on your lips and your lips are just soft and moisturized and delightful. I've got this M.A.C Cosmetics Shea and Mango Lip Butter in Butter Pecan. It smelled delightful. I got this at M.A.C. They were on sale for like $3 I think a piece. For that price, yeah, definitely worth it. I'm personally not going to go out of my way to buy them online and everything because that's the only place I know you can buy them. But if you can get your hands on them easily or whatever, they smell really, really good. I mean, this really did smell like butter pecan pie or something. And it did a great job at moisturizing the lips. The one thing that I didn't like about these, and I did try a couple of the different flavors or scents or whatever, is that every now and then while you were using this, it would get to like a gritty layer of lip balm. It was so weird, and it only happened like every third of the way or something. It felt like if you ate toast and you had toast remnants on your lips and then put a normal lip balm on top, and it was just like toast on your lips. I don't know. Kind of weird, but I liked them for what they were worth for sure. And then like I said, on top of that, I like to use a salve. This is the Smith's Rosebud Salve Balm. I love this stuff. I've used this in the past. I've probably gone through like 4 bottles in my lifetime since knowing about this stuff. It's really, really good. A viewer of mine sent this to me, so thank you so much for sending this my way. I legitimately squealed because it had been a while since I've used this, and I really, really like it. I personally am not a big rose scent person, and this is heavily rose scented, so that is one drawback, but I can get over it because it does work really well as that top mask layer thing I like to do before I go to bed. I powered through this, especially because now it's winter and my lips and my skin are dry and disgusting, so I loved this. Thank you so much for sending this my way again, Margaret. That was so sweet of you. I would absolutely repurchase. They've got other like scents and flavors and stuff that I'd be curious to try, and I have seen these at Ulta, Urban Outfitters. Do they sell them on Sephora? I mean, you can get your hands on this pretty easily, so I would highly recommend it. And I love the packaging. I just love the print on there. Stupid, but it's true. And this next balm, oh my gosh, like holy grail, fantastic baby. It was trying to run away just there, saying, "Mommy, you can't throw me away," and I don't want to throw this away. These are so expensive. These are the Fresh Sugar Lip Treatment Balm things. These are, what, $22.50, $23.50 for one? That's stupid, but these are so good. I mean, I scraped. Can you see that? I was not letting any of that go to waste. Ugh. It smells so good. I love the smell of these. It is just this lemon head vanilla combination delight. It's so good, and these are so plush on the lips. They are so moisturizing. They are so hydrating. Just everything you want in a lip balm. You know, smell, texture, working properties. They're so good and so worth it. I love how it's like heavy metal. I don't know what this packaging actually is made out of, tin, but I love that it's a screw-on cap, so you don't have to worry if it's in your purse or whatever. The cap isn't gonna pop off, and your balm, your really expensive balm, is just gonna go everywhere and you're gonna cry. No need to worry about tears. You screw this on and it's just I wish I could afford to have these all the time, but I have way too many other lip balms right now. It's okay. I will absolutely repurchase this eventually in the future, but for now I have other lip balms. I need to be good. These are definitely Holy Grail, my #1 lip balm for life. I love these. And because I love those sugar balms from Fresh so much, I was super excited to test out this. This is the Fresh Sugar Lip Serum Advanced Therapy with Smoothing Acmella Flower. I was so excited to try this. It's a little deluxe sample, whatever you're gonna want to call it. I got it from Sephora when I made an order, you know, it was free. This stuff was disgusting. This honestly isn't even empty. I used it once, I can't do it. It literally feels like lotion on your lips, and that to me is not pleasant. I mean, you can see, doesn't that look like lotion? Doesn't that feel like lotion on my hand? Yes, yes it does. Maybe I should keep it and use it as a hand cream. Is that weird? It smells just like the balms and it's disgusting. I couldn't even try leaving this on my lips because I smeared it in and it didn't like quite sink in, but then when it did sink in, it felt like I had just put lotion on my lips. Something about the texture I couldn't handle. It's totally a personal thing, but I couldn't do it. So I would never buy this. I'm having to throw the sample away. I just, bleh, bleh. It was all sorts of wrong. You guys, we're getting there. So that's all of like the skincare stuff out of the way. Now I've just got some makeup stuff. And this really isn't makeup, now that I'm thinking, why did I just say that? But I had, oh, wait, these are, they were just all packets. I had a bunch of these Sephora eye wipes, the Sephora Express Eye Makeup Remover wipes. I don't remember how I ended up acquiring 5 of these. Like, what the heck? But somehow, I'm sure in just Sephora orders and stuff, I ended up ordering these or something, but they were fine. They were just like little moistened towelettes or whatever. I tried using them on my eyes once, but they did not remove. I mean, they removed like my eyeshadow, but they didn't even come near removing my mascara, waterproof or regular. They just did not work for that. So I personally just used them for when I was filming swatch videos or something and then I needed to wipe off my arm or my hand. That's what I used them for. They were fine for that. I personally would never buy them, but they were what they were. And next up, I had a couple of these Butter London Scrubbers 2-in-1 Prep and Remover Wipes. They were fine. I didn't like love them. I would never buy these. It was basically just like a little towelette again, and it was soaked in nail polish remover. They worked okay. One of them only took off like one of my hands though, so I needed both of them to do all of my nails, and I just think that's wasteful. I would just rather buy a bottle of nail polish remover and use a cotton ball. I don't know, but there they were. I figured I'd let you know. So now we are moving into the makeup product empties here, and first up I've got a primer deluxe sample. This was the Laura Mercier foundation primer, the Protect version. I really liked this primer, you guys. I did. I didn't want to because these primers are expensive. You know, not as expensive as my Holy Grail Guerlain one, so I mean there's that, but this is more of a lotion feeling primer where it really sinks into your skin and everything. It's not like the Hourglass one where it kind of sits more on top of the skin. This one just sinks right in, so it's not gonna fill your pores or anything because like I said, it's more of like a lotion serum something or another. It didn't have any sort of a smell to me that I can remember, and it really helped to keep my foundation in place. Like I said, is it my favorite primer in the world? No, but it was really good. I mean, I'd put it in my top 5 face primers for sure. I did do a first impression on this, I believe, didn't I? Yeah, I'll link it down below, along with any other links to these products if I did first impressions to them or something. I would totally buy the full-size version. I just have so many other primers right now that that's really not a concern of mine, but this was a great one and I would recommend it. So yay. And it didn't break me out. You know, that's something with primers that I always have to be really careful and cognizant of because I have very sensitive skin, so I really can't use like silicone primers. Hence why this was really good, because it wasn't a silicone primer, so I really did like it. Next up, I've got a little baby sample of my Benefit Fake Up. This is my Holy Grail under the eye stuff. And why am I motioning to my under eyes? I have absolutely nothing under my eyes right now, apart from my foundation. I love this stuff. I've got quite a few I feel like I've got like 2 extra little baby samples of this as backup. I would get them from Sephora, you know, whenever they were offering them as one of their free perks or whatever with a $25 order, I would be like, yes, please. I love the Fake Up. I have mine in the shade 01 Light. It's just perfect for me. It's got the hydrating ring around a core of concealer. It's like a stick form. It's so good. It's so good. I love this stuff. It's so hydrating underneath the eyes, and that's exactly what I love the most about it, is because my under eyes are so dry, and a lot of people's are. And since that skin is so like soft and delicate and thin and everything, having something really moisturizing is good. Like, it's hard because this isn't like a hardcore concealer. Like, it's not a full cover concealer or anything by any means. It really, I'm pretty sure it does not claim to be. But it's got enough concealer in it to add that nice wash of color to cover a little bit of your eye bags. But the fact that it's hydrating is what really makes your eyes look super fresh and awake, is because you're not all dry and crusty underneath there, you know? So I almost feel like the hydrating is more important than the concealer when it comes to underneath the eyes. And that's why I really, really like this stuff. So Benefit Fake Up, I love you. I will always purchase / get your little baby samples because this stuff really is worth it to me. It's my holy grail. I really like it. Next up, I have got a couple of mascaras. These were my mascara combo for the past like 3 or 4 months now. Ba-boom! These are the Maybelline Lash Sensational and CoverGirl the Supersizer mascaras. 2 different viewers were sweet enough to send these to me. I've used both of them now, and this mascara was just okay for me. Like, it wasn't my favorite. I know a lot of people that adore this mascara. For me, it was a little bit too natural looking. I like kind of a false lash look, and the fact that these were not waterproof, I personally need waterproof mascara because my eyes are so watery. That's where the Supersizer came in. I love this mascara on its own anyways, but this one is so good as a layering mascara. If you've got like an okay mascara and you're like, I wish it was better, but you know, I opened it and I don't want to return it, it's good enough, but I want to make it better, put this on top. It is amazing. I have this on today. It's over a different mascara than this one. I've bought probably 4 or 5 tubes of this mascara. I always use it. I have to, because it makes every mascara look a million times better. It just does. The wand is so weird because it's super flat and there's hardly any bristles to it, and you really do have to like twirl the wand as you comb it through your lashes, which is really annoying and kind of hard to get used to, but it's so worth it. Oh my gosh. The Supersizer is a holy grail for me, the waterproof one. The Lash Sensational wasn't my favorite, but I'm so appreciative to the 2 of you that sent this to me. I personally wouldn't buy it again, but if someone was like, here Cassie, I have a free mascara, and it was this one, I wouldn't be like weeping, you know? So this mascara combo, the 2 of these in tandem, was really nice. And last but not least, you guys, anyone who is still with me right now, I wish I could bake all of you a cake and send them to you individually. Y'all are amazing. I don't know how you sit through my voice for that long, but I so appreciate it. Anyways, last up here, this is like a miracle going through a powder. Am I right? I'm right. This was the Tarte Smooth Operator Micronized Clay Finishing Powder, blah 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 blah. This powder I ended up quite liking. I think Tarte, they named it something a little different now, and instead of a purple rim on the packaging, it's brown. This was just a deluxe sample from Sephora. I'm pretty sure they're exactly the same thing, like ingredients wise and everything, so I'm pretty sure my review of this would be the same as the review for whatever the re-promoted product was or whatever. I could be wrong, but I'm thinking that's the case. It's one of those powders where you put it on and it's like ultra matte on your face, which I like because I'm an oily person. But throughout the day, it allows just enough of your oils to come out where it doesn't look dripping greasy. This powder just makes it look kind of dewy and natural, I guess. I liked this powder. I really did. I've got so many other translucent finishing powders though that I'm like ready to get into, but I feel so accomplished for finishing this, and it actually was a really good powder, but I'm happy to see it go because I'm ready to try out something new. Ah, happiness is this right here. I'm so happy to be done with this Empties. I've been talking for way too long. I just want to be like in a quiet, nothing space for a while now. But I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope you got some good product reviews in here, some stuff that maybe you want to check out for yourself, some stuff that maybe you want to not go near, you know? I just hope it was helpful and enjoyable for you. If it was, go ahead, give me a thumbs up down below. I would really appreciate it. I've talked enough, so I'm just gonna keep the outro short and sweet here. I really do hope you guys are all doing well, and until next time, just stay well until then. Bye!